Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Sunny Gaming 2020, where I discuss games, I play games, I upload videos of gameplay, and I also do reviews on games. Now this is going to be my first review, and this, if you didn't know, excuse me, is ASTRO. Now let me show you around a bit. Now if you haven't played this game before, you have to go around in the robotic world full of bots, and you have to rescue your bots. I have all of them now. There's 323 in total. I need to show you a few of them. There you are. Whole mixture. There's, look, the Metal Gear Solid ones. There's Spyro up there. You've got the Ninja, Snake, Psycho Mantis. Got a clicker there. Medieval, Sir Daniel Fortescue, Ellie, Joel. Not Planet of the Apes, sorry. Ape Escape over there. Let's have a little dance. Get all the bots moving. Now this costume I've got is what I just unlocked, and it's put it on automatically. It's called an old school outfit, so I'm guessing it's meant to look like PlayStation 1 graphics, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that's that. There's all my bots dancing. It's getting back to work. I'll quickly show you around. Now, a few things I've got to say about this game. I do think it is absolutely beautiful. A lot of thought has gone into this game. The attention to detail is insane. There's so many little things that they've added in this game, and honestly I find it amazing. I find it pretty beautiful, to be fair. Oh shit, what have I done here? Ah, is this a list of all the bots? That's cool. But yeah, this game is honestly amazing. It's one of the best games I've ever played. It's such a fun game. As Fall Guys, look. The animations are pretty cool, to be fair. I mean, there's so many things on there as well now. You've got Hiachi here from Tekken. You've got Kazuya. Turns into Devil Kazuya, sorry. Jinsaki having a bath. Got the Last Guardian thing up there. Demon Souls. Horizon. So many games. So many bots from so many games. Honestly, I do feel like they put so much effort into this, and look, here's Shadow of Colossus, which I think is an absolutely awesome game as well. Crash Bandicoot, Jack Daxter, Ape Escape, Abe's Odyssey, Ratchet and Clank. There's loads of games. Look, there's even Days Gone here. Got God of War. Oh, three's axe at me. Devil May Cry. Medieval, Sir Daniel Fortescue, one of my favourite games, that is. Last of Us here, Clickers, Joel, Ellie. Where's the Resident Evil ones? They're about somewhere. You've got Uncharted there. Yeah, I mean, this game is absolutely awesome. It's so fun. It's very addictive. You've got all the Wipeout things here. I don't know if you've played Wipeout before. I will say though, if you don't really want any spoilers, I'm gonna not try and get too much involved with spoilers, but obviously there will be someone here if you haven't played the game. Wesker, I forgot about Wesker. That's pretty cool. You've got the Resident Evil crew there. Anyway, let me show you some levels, or at least one level while I do this review. We can carry on discussing the game. But yeah, honestly, I do think this game is awesome. It's been really, really fun to play. And I've got to say, it's definitely up there with one of my favourite games of all time, I'd say. It is an absolutely stunning game. The attention to detail is insane. And it's just so fun. It's a good family game as well, I think. It's a good game to play with your family. The only thing I will say that is going to stop me from giving this game a perfect rank, or rating should I say, is I do feel that, you know, like I say, if you don't want any spoilers then please don't listen, but at the end of the game you feel like you've achieved the unachievable by defeating the end boss, blah blah, you know. A lot of very hard levels, a lot of extra levels in there that were very difficult, which I completed. But yeah, you complete the game, you go through all the credits and you think, you know, the game's over. And then they chuck another, I think another 10 levels in there. And you have to get another 15 bots, I think it is. And let me tell you, these levels, especially in the Vicious Void, are absolutely insane. I mean, at one point I didn't even think I was going to do them, to be honest. One of the levels actually took me an hour, maybe longer, maybe 2 hours even. And that's the only thing I'm going to, you know, say that I didn't really like about this game, and it sort of put me off in a way. I feel like it just went a bit over the top, made it a bit too difficult and sort of sucked the fun out of the game in a way. Although I've now fully completed the game, I do feel like that didn't need to be added, the extra things in the game. Like I say, as much as I love the game, I do think it's really is an honest, you know, a beautiful game, and I really have enjoyed playing it. I just got to say that my only fault with it is that they just added too many levels. They made the game a bit too long, because I've got to say I got to the point where I just wanted to finish the game, get it done, so I can move on to something else. And you know, with short games you don't really have that issue. You kind of want to play more once you've finished it, but with this I was actually kind of relieved to finish the game. And like I say, it is beautiful, it is very fun, but for me that is what makes the rating a bit lower for me. Otherwise I would have gave it a perfect 10 out of 10. But because of the levels at the end, you know, and making it just somewhat a bit too difficult. I mean, although I completed it, I do feel like it took a lot of time, a lot of effort. And I ain't just talking about the symbol missions, because you get the X, triangle, square and circle missions, and they were very hard, some of them. So I thought I'd get them out of the way and complete that, so that all the hard missions are done. And then at the end of the game I was thrown with another 10 missions. And I'd say 7 or 6 out of 10 of them missions were very difficult. And once you completed a game, you've defeated a pretty hard boss. I feel like you shouldn't have to do them levels, you know. There should be some kind of sense of achievement and reward, but instead of rewarding you, you just get given another level to do, and it was very insane, to be honest. One of the levels at the end of the game in the map was, I did it today. Sorry, I got a bit of a cough, and yeah, it took me definitely over an hour to complete. I'd say probably about 50 plus deaths, maybe even more. And to me that kind of sucks the fun out of the game. Yeah, so for that reason I'm going to give this game a rating of 9 out of 10. It would have got a 10 out of 10 for being a perfect and very fun and moderately challenging game, but like I say, with the excessive levels of making it very challenging and a bit frustrating, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say it kind of sucked the fun out of the game in a way, and for me, I think it did suck the fun out of the game, and it sort of made me just want to finish the game and just get it over and done with, which is not what I want to do really, you know. But unfortunately, not all games are perfect. This is very close to being perfect. I do honestly think it deserved the Game of the Year award. I know a lot of people weren't happy about that, but if you actually play this game, you can see why it's so good. And I honestly do love the game. It is definitely up there, one of my favourites. I'm going to show this level now because I think this game was pretty awesome in this level. So this is an Uncharted level. And they've thrown a few of these levels in there, which I think was really good in the game. So you play as the main characters. Yeah, I did find this game fun. But like I say, I just feel like they went a bit too over the top with the difficulty on some of the levels. I feel like it didn't have to be as hard as it was on some of the challenging levels. And now, I get that everyone likes a challenge, but I think putting that so close to the end of the game is a little bit of an issue. It was for me anyway, because like I say, I feel like I had finished the game and I was quite relieved to finish it, because let's be honest, I've put a lot of hours into this game. I've uploaded a lot of YouTube videos, missions from this game. But I'm not slating the game at all. I'm not gonna badmouth it. I honestly do think it is very good. And like I said, I would have gave it a 10 out of 10 ranking, but for me, I just feel like they went too over the top with the challenging levels. I don't think they needed to go that mad. I think there was enough levels in there, they didn't need to add extra ones at the end. But I'm going to show this level, we're going to enjoy this. I'm going to show you why this game is ranked 9 out of 10 for me. Because honestly, I do really think it was a very fun game. I've loved playing every moment of it. It is honestly definitely up there, one of my favourite games. But like I say, I'm gonna try not to keep, talking bad of the game. Well, I'm not talking bad. It's just an opinion, to be honest. It's not. I'm not saying anything bad about the game. I just feel like it was just a little bit too difficult, some of the levels, and I do feel we didn't have to go through all that at the end of the game. I mean, even the end boss was pretty difficult. That took me a while to complete. But yeah, overall, very fun game, very addictive. It's definitely up there with my favourites, that's for sure. I'll be looking forward to a sequel, if there is a sequel. I'd love to see one day. can imagine there will be. At least I hope there will be. But let's just hope that not all the levels are going to be as difficult as some of these were, because and I will be uploading some of these videos as well of the levels that I thought were very difficult, and you can see for yourself and you can give me your opinion on what you think. In fact, on this video that I'm doing now, please do drop a like, a share if you want, and please do subscribe. But also I'd like you to comment and let me know your opinion on the game, and tell me if you think they went a bit too hard on some of the levels, and just be honest and just say like what your honest opinion is. Because like I say, for me, I could have personally done without the levels at the end. I feel like I've done enough to complete the game. I've unlocked enough bots. I feel like 300 was enough bots. I don't think I'd like to get another 23. But like I say, I'd love to hear everyone's opinion. And I'm not slaying this game at all. I really do love the game. And it's been very fun. Definitely one of my favourite games. I kind of like the way that they've involved other games as well. My past and my history of playing the PlayStation, especially with the Metal Gear characters and the Resident Evil characters. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, please do drop your opinion in the comments and just let me know what your, rating or rank of the game would be, how you would rate the game out of 10. I gave it a 9. I was going to give it 10. But like I say, I feel that the missions at the end just let it down for me. It's made it a bit overwhelming. Word, I think. But honestly, other than that, the game is excellent. I absolutely adore the game. I can't really fault it at all, other than the missions at the end. Other than that, yeah, honestly, I think the game was awesome. Yeah, if you haven't already, guys, I just want to say thanks for watching. I'd like to say, if you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and please do interact with my channel, because it does help the algorithm, and it does help my videos get more popular. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. This is the end of the video and the review. So overall, the game is absolutely wonderful. It's a beautiful game, very fun. I highly recommend playing it. I loved it, every part of the game. There was some very stressful parts of the missions, very stressful missions that got me almost raging, especially towards the end. At the end of the game, it was insane, some of the levels, and like I say, that's what dropped the rating for me, because I do feel it was a bit overwhelming. But other than that, it really is a top quality game. I do recommend playing it. It is absolutely awesome, and I do think you'll have fun with it if you haven't played it. And if you have played it, please let me know your opinion. I'd love to hear it. So drop a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. I'll be back with some more videos soon, more from ASTRO to show you how frustrating some of these missions were and how to complete them. I want to show you guys how to do it if you haven't. And yeah, I'll be doing more game reviews in the future. And I'll be doing more gameplay videos, etc., and more discussions. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Take care. Please like and subscribe to my videos if you can, and to my channel. I really do appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much. Take care of yourselves. Have a good day.